Hello everyone, welcome back to Almighty Blues Cricket, your central place for all Indian and RCB cricket. I have to get excited about RCB, yes, very soon, but it is a fact because India have been losing and losing convincingly, right? So, हम वापस आ गए, yes, after that terrible loss against New Zealand. आज है अफगानिस्तान के अगेंस्ट एंड अफगानिस्तान in T20 internationals have done really well in the last say few years, I would say. As in fact, I think if I'm not wrong, even in the Super 12 phase, like they've done really well this World Cup में, तो cannot be taken lightly. लेकिन इंडिया के chances है अभी भी, again technically है, but before we get into details, अगर आपको हमारा कंटेंट अच्छा लग रहा है तभी सब्सक्राइब करिए. I know I've been asking for subscribers, but seems like you're probably not liking it enough. So again, I don't want to kind of push you. If you are liking it, because I am seeing obviously, I think India Pakistan wale stream mein we had 500 views ke adhik. So obviously there is something that you're liking. And of course the recent video also that we did, the review against New Zealand, also had almost 100 views. लेकिन हमारे सब्सक्राइबर्स करीबन 50 ही है, तो बाकी 50 और बाकी 450 इन टर्म्स ऑफ पाकिस्तान वाले मैच में they found something missing. So instead of subscribing, at least comment below or DM me. Yes, you can message me directly. The socials are below as well. Feel free to follow me on Twitter as well as on Instagram, and please let me know, because at the end of the day, Almighty Blues Cricket believes, in fact Almighty Blues franchise, yes, because we have Almighty Blues FC for you football lovers out there, not just Chelsea but a lot more. And we are open to feedback, simply put, right? But yes, if you would subscribe, it will certainly help the channel. And of course, press the bell notification icon if you get time, and obviously if you're interested, because we bring a lot more content, Indian cricket for now, but a lot more news as well that you will be seeing. So getting into it, well, in terms of where the matches are, first it's against Afghanistan. It is in Abu Dhabi, and Abu Dhabi is a place where India has not yet played this T20 World Cup. And in terms of chances, India technically can definitely qualify, but I think abhi jo chal raha hai match as we speak, as in New Zealand Namibia are playing, it might be over by the time you watch this video. But again, Namibia are doing quite well, and who knows that New Zealand might just lose to Namibia. Again, that's just a fan talking. And on the other hand, Afghanistan, well, India has obviously lost both their matches, but Afghanistan have won 2 matches and lost 1 game. So technically, if they beat India and if they beat New Zealand, they are easily through into the semi-finals as well. So Afghanistan ke liye, actually they have a more realistic picture in terms of having fate in their hands. India definitely is out of India's hands, like I said, right? It depends on Namibia beating New Zealand and so on and so forth. But again, let's see how it goes. What is India having? Obviously, India is having a lot more to prove apart from the result as well, just to get back the pride, the confidence, and of course, जो धब्बा लगा है India के चेहरे पे, that will be definitely gone if you are able to convincingly beat at least Afghanistan and Namibia kind of sides, and of course Scotland. But again, coming to this particular game today, obviously Afghanistan have played in Abu Dhabi already against Namibia, so they may be better off compared to India. And of course, they have a lot of spinners in the ranks, as we know, Rashid Khan and of course Nabi. Like these are world-class spinners, and apart from others as well. So for me, Mujib is someone I did not even mention, and we'll get to injuries. But for me, definitely, India struggles against spin, and there's no secret about it. Left arm seamers and spin is something that we have been struggling, especially this T20 World Cup. And in spin, I think, if I'm not wrong, we have just scored 3 boundaries this T20 World Cup, and in 16 overs of spin. Terrible. And India is known for spin, by the way. Just a reminder. But anyway, who is a player who can probably get us off playing against spin and playing against the kind of bowlers that of course Afghanistan have? I think it's Rohit Sharma. Now Rohit Sharma is the person in the last game we got him at number 3. I know technically it was almost opening because the opener became out early, but number 3 is not the spot for him. Obviously opening the innings, and more importantly, when Rohit Sharma plays a big innings, India score well. Like I think every time that he goes over 50, almost, I think most of the times India's score has been closer to 200. Yes, that's how good Rohit Sharma's impact is. So get him to open the innings, especially T20 internationals, and there's nothing to lose, India. This is where you need to utilize him. And Virat Kohli at 4 doesn't work at all. Like again, we covered in the review. The link will be below. And yes, talking about other players. Well, let's talk about some matchups. KL Rahul, again a person who has been a great form in IPL, unfortunately has not lived up to the expectation. Rashid Khan, yes, the world class spinner, he has had his number, getting him out thrice. 3 बार KL Rahul out हुआ है Rashid Khan को. Not only that, Rohit Sharma himself 2 बार out हुआ है. Hardik Pandya जो form में नहीं है 2 बार out हुआ है. So Rohit Sharma, Hardik Pandya have gotten out twice without actually scoring much. And that's the point, right? So Rashid Khan obviously is a danger man. There's no two ways about it. Mujib, we mentioned, talking about fitness. Yes, he was missing the last game. I think it was finger injury. Again, comment below if you know exact details. But for me, he may not play. If he plays, obviously, he is a danger for our left-handers. And that is Ishan Kishan in particular, who has not played Mujib enough. And even if he has gotten him out twice, I think. Yes, yeah, Mujib has gotten him out twice. That is Ishan Kishan and Rishabh Pant as well. So that's something to note. And for Afghanistan, these are great positives if Mujib is fit, right? As in, it's almost like the entire top order of India is gone. But yeah, it doesn't work that way, right? As in, obviously, with India, it is Jasprit Bumrah who's been in great form. He bowled really well. Unfortunately, we scored only 110 in the last game. But for me, Jasprit Bumrah is the key to take wickets of the new ball, because in power play is where we have struggled. Yes, power play is something that we have done terrible. And Afghanistan, on the other hand, I think they have been the best in power play when it comes to this World Cup Super 12 stage. So something's got to give there, right? And then again, kudos to Afghanistan opening batsmen. We know obviously the dashing batsmen that they have opening, and their middle overs is a slight concern, Afghanistan. So that's where probably our Varun Chakravartis of the world would be helpful. So utilize Bumrah with the new ball, and hopefully Hardik Pandya, who's not been so fit and as well as not in form, is fit enough again to bowl finally. I know he bowled in the last game, but that was very late. Hopefully this time he can bowl a little bit more. And for me, we'll get to the teams, but for me, definitely he can be utilized as a third seamer even, right? That's how I think in Abu Dhabi conditions, I think the team chasing has won 6 out of the 8 times. So depends on the toss again, unfortunately, ICC. But certainly, spin has been kind of dominant. So I think we'll probably, go into an extra spinner is what my call is. And we'll, again, discuss in detail about that. And, talking about basically T20 internationals, like, how many times have Afghanistan played India? I think the only 2 times that I remember Afghanistan have played India, it has been, I think, in 2010. That was a T20 World Cup, and 2012, again, T20 World Cup. And of course, both the times India won. Hopefully not third time lucky for Afghanistan, so it should be India again is what I'm going for, and convincingly. Talking about convincingly, Vikram Rathod from the team management was asked, will we be out with our calculators? And he mentioned no, we'll look at it in the last game if required and all that. I understand all that. We have to be in a positive frame of mind to win the game, but more importantly, what is required? We need to think right now, because the only chance, if at all, we have is when our net run rate is superb in both these matches. So we have to think right now, at least be aware. Why are such a big management along with the team going and playing there? As in, it's their job. Better have those things given to the captain, whoever the captain is. Talking about the captain, would you play Virat Kohli here? Would it be a sending off that he deserves? I don't know. For me, there are question marks over his captaincy. There's no two ways about it. And obviously reports are saying that Rahul may captain. But again, I personally see Virat Kohli may continue as a captain at least for this game. And then maybe, let's see, because we still technically have a chance. Because Afghanistan, can kind of beat other sides as well. And again, like I said, Namibia are doing right now well against New Zealand. So hope is still there. It's only hope though, and nothing else. So yeah, then a lot of things discussed. Hopefully, we will kind of, have our team set up and in the right mindset to actually go all guns blazing and actually go in for a good win, right? A big win. Afghanistan will not be easy. It is kind of deja vu like the 2007 World Cup against Bangladesh, if I'm being really honest. But yeah, it is what it is. And in India, for India rather, I would actually open the innings, like I said, with Rohit Sharma and get Ishan Kishan down at number 4, because Virat Kohli doesn't work there. Ishan Kishan has worked there before. So open with Rohit Sharma and of course KL Rahul, who's been in good nick generally speaking from the IPL times. So it's not been very far off. So continue with him. And one down would be Virat Kohli, which is probably the lowest that he can come in my view. Ideally open, but we don't have room for that because Rahul and Rohit are much better in the T20 format. But Virat Kohli, number 3, be the anchor. And number 4 definitely would be Ishan, like I said. Number 5, we need to play Rishabh Pant, a positive Rishabh Pant. Number 6, we don't have anyone apart from Hardik because supposedly Surya Kumar Yadav, coming back to fitness, had a back spasm. I don't see that recovering within 2 or 3 days. So again, that's just me. Hopefully he plays, but he won't be 100%. I can guarantee you that. So continue with Hardik and get his confidence back. And that X factor is needed. Even though I feel that Surya Kumar Yadav should have been there, but again, I rather play Hardik for this game. Only for this game again, just like Virat Kohli is captain, Hardik Pandya gave a last go for this game, but we lost very badly. So changes are still needed, and we'll get to that. Number 7 definitely I think would be Jadeja, the man in form, and number 8 would be Shardul Thakur, and number 9, yes, this is the point where I'll make a change. Shami, I know he's bowled decently, but again, not been good enough in power plays. So I would actually go with Ashwin. Ashwin, someone who can bowl in power plays. Varun Chakravarti also can, but Varun Chakravarti rather have for middle overs, and that's just me. Ashwin is a wicket-taking bowler, so why not get Ashwin for power plays? And he has the experience. He can also bat at number 9. That's what I would say. Varun Chakravarti following him, and then Bumrah, who's been the man in form with the ball, the only man in form, really speaking, if you really ask me, right? And then obviously with Afghanistan, we have to give kudos to basically Asghar Afghan, who finally retired. And midway through the tournament, that was surprising, but again, hats off to you. So many years, I think it was about 17 years you played, so great there. Replacement obviously I think is Ashraf, who has been approved. Not sure if he'll be in time for this game though, and I can see definitely not many changes being made. There are calls for basically their left arm seamer. I think it's Farid Ahmed, if I'm not wrong. Comment below if I'm wrong, but I think Farid Ahmed might just come in, right? Because Shaheen Afridi and Trent Bolt did well against India. Again, left armers and spinners, of course, like we mentioned previously, are the key for Afghanistan. And they would definitely start off with their openers, Zazai and Shahzad, who have been great. Gurbaz to follow, and then Usman Ghani at number 4. Najibullah Zadran, who's been playing from years again, at number 5. Mohammad Nabi, their captain, at number 6. Gulbadan Naib. Too many all-rounders, I know, but they've all been experienced as well. Continue them. Rashid Khan, who has not batted this tournament. So Afghanistan haven't got all out, yeah. So they are in pretty good nick overall, if I have to say. Even against Pakistan, they did quite well actually. So you never know. And of course, number 9 would be, I think, Mujib if he's fit. Of course, like I mentioned, Farid Ahmed can come in. And then Hamid Hassan, their ever-present bowler, and Naveen will probably complete their 11. Again, you fantasy managers out there, hope it helps in just in time for you to make those changes, if any. But thanks for watching. Again, if you like this video, only then subscribe. No force, but highly recommended. I can assure you, you won't be disappointed. And it is Ankit from Almighty Blues Cricket signing off. Like this video, do share the link if you like. And I hope India win big and we come back more positive. Thank you, and do subscribe also to Almighty Blues FC for you football lovers out there. Thank you.